Hello, I'm Bliznub, and let's talk. Today I'd actually like to talk about blood rush and body count, because for the last month now, since blood rush body count came out, every time someone has requested a melee weapon, I have given them a short, sweet, and simple answer as to why I'm not doing a video on it. It's boring. It's the same build that I've done 4 or 5 times now. I did do a few blood rush body count builds, but it's the same build for pretty much every melee in the game. It's either that or a pure damage build. Now, earlier today, someone actually informed me that it gets even more ridiculous than that, because Maiming Strike applies a flat 90% bonus crit chance, sorry. Not damage. And, you know, I innocently enough thought that's not such a big deal. I don't do slide attacks that often, and Maiming Strike only works on slide attacks, so not really game breaking. But apparently it applies this flat 90% bonus before it calculates the crit chance applied by other mods, such as Blood Rush. Meaning that you can get, with a 3x combo counter, 500% crit chance on a slide attack. Meaning that you can actually hit the absolute cap for crit damage on a melee of 18.5 times crit damage for the red crit to end all raid crits. Because, as I hope you know, if you actually get over 200, if you get a 200% red crit rather than a over 100% red crit, it's for instance, if you have a 4 times crit multiplier, I appreciate nothing can do that, but if you have a 4 times crit multiplier, it is 4 times plus 3 times, so it comes to a 7 times crit multiplier, and it goes down, it increments down. Basically, you get ever decreasing returns from getting ever increasingly high critical multipliers. Basically meaning that if someone did find a game-breaking bug in the game where they could get infinite crit chance, they wouldn't actually have infinite damage. It would hit the cap, which, with a 5.7 times crit multiplier, I believe is 18.5 times damage, because you know it's 18.5 plus. Sorry, it's 5.7 plus 4.7 plus 3.7, and so on and so on. And I may have calculated that wrong, but hey ho, please let me know if I have. I am very tired right now, I'll be honest. This is sort of a, I just found out something drastically wrong, and I wanted to sit down in front of the microphone, because like I say, blood rush body count is the reason I am so incredibly bored with all melee weapons. They are boring, and now that I know that Maiming Strike means that you can take a weapon that may as well have 0% crit chance and turn it into a crit weapon, and it will deal fantastic amounts of damage, but only on a slide attack, that's just making weapons even more boring, because I don't want to be able to deal a bajillion damage, but only if I slide attack. I don't want to have the highest damage melee in the game, but only if I take these 6 mods, and I have free reign over the other 2. That to me is boring. And that is why I really do object to blood rush body count actually existing in the game. I appreciate why they were put in, and I appreciate what they do for the game. They are buffing melee weapons to the point at which they can work in sorties, and they can compete with primaries and secondaries, but at the same time, it's stupid. I don't want to have 6 required mods on every build, and then 2 that I can maybe if I really want, you can change those if you really have to. It's stupid in my mind. So, I guess where I'm going with this is I really do hope that DE gets their, not even gets their act together, because I appreciate that this is all most likely leading somewhere. They probably had a whole line of combo-based mods that they're thinking of introducing over the course of the next year or 2, but I want them to hurry up and do it, because quite simply, right now, melee weapons are broken. They deal nice amounts of damage, I will give you that. They're still very fun to use, but as far as actual builds go, there is no room for customization. Like, there is no anything personal with your build. If I see someone who's taking an Atarax to a build, I can name 7 of the mods that are on his weapon pretty much guaranteed. And that sucks. I don't want to. I want to be surprised by new and interesting builds that I see. And that's why I made building the best even. Is because I want to discover new and unique and exciting builds. My favourite secondary in the game. I didn't know it would be my favourite secondary in the game until I stuck 5 too many former on it, did a video on it, and went, holy shit, this thing is awesome. And that's what I want. I want to be able to experiment and mess about with different things and find awesome combos. I don't want to just have to have certain mods. And I guess I am rambling on a little bit here. I guess what I'm going to end off with here is I really do hope that DE changes this for various reasons. If not just for my own interest's sake. Because, you know, I get bored fairly easily. You know, I've done everything in this game. I'm going to get bored at everything. This is just the latest grievance on my mind. So, I guess what I'm really saying is I hope that DE does something about this to change the state of affairs. And I hope that, honestly, you guys aren't satisfied with how it is either. Because if you're satisfied with just having 6 mods that make up your entire build, then what's the point of modding altogether? Just buff the damage of all weapons by 100 times, remove mods from the game, and yay, we've got it. Sorted. And that, again, would suck horrifically. I would stop playing the game if they did that. So, yeah. This is just a little irk of mine that I wanted to get off my chest. And I guess I'm done. Anyhow, thank you for listening to my little rant. This has helped, and I really do hope this changes within the next few weeks or months, because it sucks right now, it really does. And I guess I will finish off with one lasting thought, that when you tell me that your Atarax does, you know, 18 times crit multiplier, my only reply is going to be, my Redeemer does 500,000 damage, get on my level. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Please like and comment below, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Bliznub, and this was a tedious rant.